Welcome to the Spitter Swallow Beer Review. That's right, I'm Jammer. And I got here Stillwater Rose Gold. It is a wild ale with rose hips and hibiscus at 4.4 ABV. Now the BA didn't have anything on this, but the wild ale, let me just explain what the wild ale is. It's a Belgian influence. American wild ales are beers that are introduced to wild yeast or bacteria such as Brettanomyces and like Lactobacillus, Lambicillus. I don't know how to pronounce some of these, but anyway. The introduction may occur from oak barrels that have been previously inoculated, pitching the beer or grain from various sour mash techniques. Regardless of the method, these yeast or the bacteria leave a mark that should be noticeable to strong and often contribute to a sour or funky wild note. Mixed fermentation examples will display a range of aromatics rather than a single dominant character. All right, so now that we got that, let me close that out and let me get back to that, put it on that, and boom. All right, so where we're at. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. I don't know if you can hear that at all. I poured it crappy. My pores have been pretty bad lately. I apologize for that. Rose Gold. So, right off the bat, it's got a nice golden color here. I wouldn't even go as far as to say like they say rose gold, because there is not like rose gold type color and everything, but it is a nice hazy golden color. There is slight effervescence. Actually more than slight. It's actually pretty good. It's continuing bubbles coming up there like that. It's very steady stream of bubbles. Pretty cool actually. Let me go ahead and pour the rest of this in there. Well, at least try to pour some more in there, being that my pour was so crappy. Anyway, let's get to aroma. Ooh, that does smell wild. That head is frothy, boy. Let me look at it. Right now, 3 fingers going on 4. Boy, it's frothy. Frothy! I'll go ahead back in that smell. Yeah, man, it's very captivating. It does smell sour. Almost like it's gone bad sour type smell. Got a fragrant bouquet of like fresh fruits or like strawberries, raspberry, lemon, orange. Maybe a little rosy smell. You know how roses sometimes smell kind of stank, like sour, sweet. It's got my mouth watering. Almost smell, roses smell almost sour, sweet sometimes whenever they've been blooming for some time. This is what that smells like too. But hey, it is fitting the category. So can we really deny anything here? I mean, it's zoned in on that category of beer as a wild ale, and so hey, let's dive in. Cheers. Man, this has been a pleasant surprise. Compared to the last one that I had, this is like a refreshing change. I mean, this has a very fruity, floral, flavor, prominently of the strawberries and raspberries, with a slight like lemon, citrus, orange citrus flavor. And that rose, man, I'm telling you, it does have that rose aroma and the flavor of that rose and hibiscus. It's there. It is there. And it's right on. Mouthfeel is light. Yeah, light, medium. It's got a nice, like, dry and crisp finish with a slight mineral type flavor, right at the end. And it makes you want to take another sip. Yeah, it's amazing. It does have that rose, stank, dank, kind of flavor, smell. Is it something that I would buy and would taste on a regular basis? Not so much. Occasional, yeah, that's okay. I don't mind it. And for what it is, it hits the market. It hits the marks directly. It says this is what it is right off the bat. The flavor category says this is what it tastes like, and guess what? Stillwater hit its marks. It's right there. I can't say that it doesn't hit everything. It's 4.4 ABV. I don't know if I mentioned that, but yeah, it's very light, refreshing, crisp. Brewed and canned by Stillwater, Grand Mound, Washington, and it says vegan. I don't know what that, vegan. What, I expect you to put meat in there, dairy in there. I don't know. So, being that it hits its marks and the flavor category this hits the style, it's right on with the style and everything. Everything is coming together. Is there. What would I give it? Well, now, like I said, the BA said nothing. Oh, I got some comments there. Sorry, PA. Yeah, PA, cheers to you, buddy. I'm sorry I didn't notice that. I wasn't looking. Just because something as advertised doesn't mean it's fantastic. Yeah. I know. But does it meet the category? Does it? Here's the thing. Does it say what it is and it is what it is? And I mean, how do you grade that? I mean, one, I would grade it. Does it meet the category? Does it meet its marks? Does it say what it is and it is what it is as they say it is? Okay. Well, that's good. It's not deceptive in any kind of way. But then two, do I think it's any good? Yeah, I agree with you. That is true. And this is low. This is probably something you never would try there, PA. I will admit, because it's so low of ABV and everything, and it's not really a category. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you would try it, but oh, yeah, exactly. It says what it's supposed to be, and it is what it's supposed to be. In that regard, I would give it a good grade. The flavor itself, for me, pretty light, refreshing. It's not offensive in any kind of way. It does have that rose. I'm not a big fan of the rose smell and flavor. Yeah, I mean it's all right, but I'm not a big fan of it. But I still would give it a, I would give it a B minus and a swallow. I mean, it's nothing spectacular, but it's nothing, you know, horrible. As far as it being what it is, I would probably give it a B plus. But in my opinion, it's a B minus. Yeah, I was beginning to wonder if anybody was out there. BA. I mean, yesterday I came on real quick. I hit them real fast though. I mean, I was boom, 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 and I was done. Today I went off on a tangent on the last review, and uh, I was slow on that one. And I've dragged this one out pretty long too. I am amazed that they got the flavor of the rose and hibiscus there. I guess I shouldn't be too amazed. They make hibiscus tea and stuff like that, and it tastes like hibiscus and everything. It's weird. Over in Jamaica, they have this thing called a rose apple, and it's just a certain type of fruit, and it has a rose type flavor, very light, not as stank or sour or what's that? Okay, we got more here. PA there. Yeah. Oh man, I'm sorry you have to work on the weekend, man. But then again, you probably have a day off during the week, right? And then you can act like a retiree out there, and just enjoying life. No crowds, no nothing. That's the good thing about being off during the week. Actually, I'm not a big fan of working Monday through Friday. I really ain't. And I tell you why. You work Monday through Friday, right? You're at work at the same time everybody else is at work, or similar thereof. And then on top of that, you're on the weekends. You turn around. Oh, now that's great. 410s. Now that's fantastic. I would love to have 410s. Work 410s and be off 3 days a week. That is an awesome schedule, especially if the 3 days are in a row. If the 3 days in a row, that's awesome. Even if it isn't, that's okay. I can work 2 days, I'll be off one, and then work 2 days and be off two. Not my preference, but I can still make it work. But when you're working Monday through Friday and you go off on the weekend, well, guess what? Everywhere you go, everybody's off on the weekend. Everybody, well, not everybody. The majority of people are off on the weekend. And so what do you end up doing? If you want to go to the beach, everybody's at the beach on the weekend. If you want to go to that movie or whatever, or if you want to go out to eat, boom, 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 there you are. That's awesome. That's not bad because you're getting part of the weekend and you're getting some weekdays. So if you have to run to the doctor or you have to do something that requires you to do during a business week, you can get that done, and you got half the weekend. That's a good schedule, man. I envy you. Man, love that. I'm happy for you for that, buddy. I tell you. Yeah, exactly. It's cheaper. It's cheaper to vacation on the weekdays. Yeah. I When I worked an overnight shift at the juice plant that I worked, it was overnight. It was like 11 to 7 or something like that. 10 to 6, 11 to 7. The great thing about it is that we would get off. Shag Dog worked at the same place, and a bunch of other friends of ours. We'd get off and go bowling in the morning. We'd start drinking beer when we got off work and go bowling in the morning and all that stuff. Spend the day, turn around, go home, go to sleep, then turn around, get up for work later that night. We did that several times. And also, I just enjoyed it because sometimes I would get off work, be heading towards the beach. 7 o'clock in the morning, I'd have my stuff already in my vehicle because I kept it in my Jeep all the time. A chair, towel, and sunscreen and all that stuff. And I used to just say, okay, I feel like going to the beach, and just head towards the beach that morning. I'd turn around by 2:30, 3 o'clock, start heading home. Turn around, get home, and jump in the bed, go to bed, get up, go to work. 3, 4, 5 hours later, That phrase, youth is wasted on the young, is so, so true. Because let me tell you, I would love to be able to do that today. But, and I possibly could lose some weight, turn around and start doing that kind of stuff. But I love my sleep. PA, it's awesome that I hear from you. I'm glad to hear from you. I enjoyed working my nights, had my days to adventure. Yeah, exactly. You know, if you're working nights, you either need to get off early enough to where it's still dark and you can go to bed. Because once 7 o'clock rolls around, 6 o'clock, your circadian rhythms, it hits. You get sleepy at one point, but then you wake up. The sun's coming up and you wake up. What's that one? Do you have a what? Yeah, I have another beer. Are you gonna be able to hang around? I have another beer coming up. It's I think it's, if I remember, it's either a German or it's a Kentucky bourbon barrel beer. I can't remember. Yeah. Let me go ahead and do that. Let me go ahead and slide into the next beer. All right. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing. PA, always a pleasure. There you go. Boom. All right. I'll try to get it on as quick as I can. Here we go. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing, share it. Hey, I'm Jammer. We'll see you on the next one. Spinner Swallow Beer Review. Bye.